Good afternoon, it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England, here to talk about crochet, and we're still in hashtag Crowvember. So we're nearly there though. I can't say I've done as much as I was planning to, but I've still been surprised at what I have knocked out. So we'll be reviewing that later. Apart from working on the birthday collab with Cassandra, I've just done a couple of items for the Serdar Happy Cotton Bunting pattern. Now this was a paid for pattern. I'm still not bothered if I'm carrying on working on this in December, because like I say, my decorations won't be going up till at least the middle of the month. So it's not like I'm feeling stressed about it or anything. So I just, alongside doing the birthday collab, well, the challenge, whatever we want to call it, I've made a couple of items for this one. So I've done the berries and the holly, and obviously it hangs. They started to curl, which they weren't doing, but I mean, holly is very curly, so I mean that's absolutely fine. I love how the berries form. I think they look lovely, big juicy berries. They've also been small on other things I've done for holly and berries, so I think that's pretty good. The next one I did was the Christmas pudding, which again, I mean, very tiny but super cute. I really enjoyed making this. I know it's only a little one and it didn't take long, but I really enjoyed making it. It's got a very irregular line, obviously, because it's like dribbling icing. Which is odd because I've never actually had icing on my own Christmas puddings. I only have icing on Christmas cake, but I mean, it does add to the effect anyway, so I like that. Don't say them again. I did change how they did the hangers, by the way. They just use a chain method, but I always think they're a bit not as strong, so I've done mine with, you know, coming back down the chain with single crochets, double crochets to me. So but I am happy with those. I'm on with the Christmas tree, which I've just started. So just got the tip of the Christmas tree done, nothing major. Now I did want to do the entire project in Serdar Happy Cotton, and I have all the colours that are listed here, but it turns out I am running out of some of them. So the red and the green are running very low, so I've gone on to James C. Brett for the Christmas tree. That's not much different to the green that I'm using for the others, but the red will look a lot different, but it doesn't matter really. I just wanted to do them all in the Serdar Happy Cotton just to like look unified really. So anyway, I'll show you what so the red there is Serdar Happy Cotton in Lippy. The green is Serdar Happy Cotton in Wicket. The brown is Serdar Happy Cotton in Cookie. The white Shower, the green Wicket, and the red Lippy. And like I said, moved on to using James C. Brett, and that, I don't know if I just said, but that's emerald. So basically these are the ones on the front. So you've got the berries there, the pudding there, and the tree is what I'm just working on. I've used a 2.75 hook. I think the pattern actually recommended a 2.5. Yeah, recommended a 2.5, but I've always been happy using the 2.75 plus my you know, I think I must have quite tight stitching for my amigurumi, so which is odd because I'm not when I mean, I just say I'm normal. When I'm doing like a scarf or whatever, I can usually go with the recommended hook size unless I'm wanting to make something particularly drapey. But for amigurumi, I must have a tight stitch. So I mean, it's not a bad thing to have, is that really? Because obviously you don't want your stuffing to show through. So like I said to you, I'm not going to do all the items in the bunting because I haven't got such a big place to put it. I would like to do the Santa Claus that's on the middle there, and there's also, I'm working through just doing the ones I want to do, so I have missed one or two of them. Obviously I'm limited to what I can show you because it's a cave pattern, but so, and then there's a little elf which I might do. Like I say, it would have been great if I could have used all the Serdar Happy Cotton colours. I think I will be able to do with that one, with the elf, because it doesn't need quite so much of the green and red. And I think there was another one I wanted to do as well, so I'm sure. No, that's 5, isn't it? No, I think that might be it then. I think those are the 5 that I'm going to do. Yeah, so the tree's the one I'm on with. I'm not too bothered about doing like you know, the candy cane thing, the peppermint cane, because it's not something we really have here, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do, I'll obviously be doing a star for the top of the tree. But yeah, so yeah, it'll be the Santa, the elf, the tree, and the holly and berries, and the pudding I've already done. So I think that'll be enough for the size of my project anyway. But like I say, not too concerned if I'm still at it in December. I don't know whether, because I am doing Christmas Day items for this birthday collaboration, I don't know whether I want to do any more Christmas Day items at the moment. I have got a couple of patterns that I still want to try and get in, but I'm just not feeling it for them just at present. That's not to say I won't do later today or tomorrow or even in the next 5 minutes, because it can change that quickly. One of them's the pug that I showed you that's got a Santa Claus outfit on. And I've just got down, albeit really just for next year, because you know I liked doing the elf pattern from Hobby or Obi, because it's same as the Easter Bunny one. Really like that pattern. I think it's really nice. Well, they do one in the same thing with the stringy legs and what have you. They do a reindeer one. So I've printed it off, but it's not really intended to be done this year. Like I say though, if the mood takes me, you know, may end up doing it anyway. But I just want to have it in my collection just in case I'm sure they won't take it off the free patterns, but I just thought in case I want to do it. I'll show you that later. When I do my bit of a review, I'll show you what I didn't get done and what will pass over to next year or maybe into December. So yeah, that's those. I haven't got anything else to show you really. I went out with Brian yesterday. We had a light lunch and then we came back home. We didn't spend an awful lot of time yesterday. We had the match on Saturday, which was pretty good. I say good, it were Jerry Dulmost at match. I mean, the manager we've got now is not giving us very exciting football, but we did go 1-0 down just before half time, and we actually got an equaliser late on in the second half, so we at least got a draw, but it's not good at the moment, not good at all. So that was that one. What did I do? Oh, this morning I was going to go and have a walk onto the post office because I've got on my international things to send off. And I have been, but I went in the car because it's absolutely been teeming it down this morning, absolutely wet through. So I thought, no, I'll nip on in the car, which I feel a bit lazy about because it's only about quarter of an hour sort of like there and back. But I'd have been wet through, so went there, did a little bit of shopping in the village, and then came back home, and I'm sat here talking to you now, waiting for an Amazon delivery to turn up. I have got all Brian's presents wrapped up though, so they're all wrapped up and raring to go, which I feel so much better when that's done by the end of November. I've got my Christmas cards out, so I'm going to try and get them written. Like I say, if I get all these jobs done by the end of November, I'll be one happy bunny, and we really do want to be happy, don't we? We don't want to be miserable. So yeah, that is the plan. So hope you're all enjoying what's left of November. I hope you stay well, and you need to take care of yourself, and I'll see you.